Today's episode is brought to you by ButcherBox. ButcherBox has got that good meat. Let's jump into this podcast. Hello, everybody. It's time for Ghost and Crendor.
Ghost and Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. In 4-hour recording studio audience. Recording. Wake your ass up. It's up next Crendor in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Cox and Crendor in the morning.
Yeah, woo. Yeah, woo.
The old I'm excited but very tired. I've been there before.
I'm not even that tired. I'm just kind of like, you know.
I don't.
I haven't gone to the gym yet today. It's usually where I get a lot of my energy.
Are you logy? Is that the word for it? Where you're like, oh dear.
I'm not even. I don't think so. I've been writing these PowerPoint battle report things.
What did you just say?
All right, so for my Warhammer stuff, right? New battle tomes came out for the Gloomspite Gits and the Beastmen. Okay.
Well, of course it did. Yeah. I mean, I knew that.
So it's a bunch of new rules, new war scrolls for units and stuff. So they used to send you the old book early, but people would leak that, and they got mad, as I would if I was them. And so now they send you like a PDF file with your name plastered all over it, and they're just like, leak that shit, kids. So it works. Nobody leaked it. But now I can't like show off the book early, so I have to like create these PowerPoint presentations, which some people on, you know, that are Warhammer YouTubers, they do like crazy stuff. They go all out. They're just like, here's my crazy, and I'm just like doing it in Paint. So I just go in, and I don't even do it for everyone. I do it for the things I care about. But the Gits and the Beastmen, I care about. And so I've just been going through being like, all right, here's what changed with the Gabapalooza. Here's what changed with Scraggrot, right? That's what I do. And then I write it all in Paint, and then I do a little paint drawing. And they all go up on my Warhammer YouTube channel.
Okay, all right. I was waiting to see where this was leading, because I was like, and then why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Because you're making a video.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, we're fine. I just thought you were like a crazy person for a minute. I didn't know what.
No.
I was like, wait, and why are you making it? I didn't know what you were doing it for.
Yeah, no, this is all for a video.
Gotcha.
So
okay, that checks out.
So that's why I've been doing that for the last like hour. So now I'm just kind of like, yeah. So yeah.
Understood. Yeah, I was a little worried. I was like, why though? What are you doing? I mean, I guess you can do things for fun. I guess you can do things for fun. It's a hobby. Yeah. It's like, whatever. But I was a little concerned. I don't know why. Specifically you, I don't know why that concerned me. You're like, I was in PowerPoint. And I started doing it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but my PowerPoints are just Microsoft Paint files with text and paint drawings, and I put it in the OBS, and then I like cycle through it like a PowerPoint.
Sure. I thought you were just making this for yourself so you knew all the rules.
Oh,
That's how it sounded like at the beginning. I was like, why are you going through all this trouble?
No, I've already learned all those rules from studying these books for the last like 3 weeks.
Right. Well, as you should, I'm sure.
I mean, I got to give the people a good review, you know?
Yeah.
And I've been waiting for these books for like 4 years. So when I got into the Warhammer hobby, everyone was like, oh, the Gits and the Beastmen, they're going to get a new book, you know, probably in a year or two. 4 years. But finally, I can play my armies, and they won't be terrible.
There's some guy posted, like, a Lizard Man.
Oh, the new Seraphon
one of those
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
I saw that online and was laughing because no one was talking about it. Everyone was talking about that on his throne. There's, like, a little tiny purple frog. And people were losing their minds. They're like, I love that frog.
To be fair, that frog is fantastic. Amazing frog.
Yeah, no one noticed the little red lizard, though, which I thought was better, but whatever.
Well, yeah, they're doing an entire Lizardmen Seraphon refresh. So these are like, there's like new Saurus Warriors, a new Slan, and then some new Raptor Skink Riders. And then there's like, they said they're not even half done, which means probably new Saurus Knights, probably new Astrolith Bear, probably new Croxigors, probably new Salamander Razor
Your poor office. Where are you going to put all this stuff?
In a bin. But the cool stuff I show off on my bookshelf thing. So
that's true. You have some cool stuff.
I'll you know, cycle through. Some stuff can leave the bookshelf, and that's it. They go into the bin.
Oh man, I love that. They go in the bin.
Like an actual bin, not like the British bin where they're like, oh, it's the trash, it's the bin. Right? No, it's like an actual. So I'm excited because I've wanted new Lizardmen models for a while because half the models are, they're not even plastic. That's why they're doing this, because half the models aren't even plastic. And people are like, why don't we build plastic? Because I swear, building fine cast resin stuff, you gotta like, you can't use plastic glue, you gotta use super glue, you gotta scrub it down with a toothbrush. Remember, that's how you had to do your Slambo or whatever the shit his name was.
Old Slambo. Yeah, I still have him.
Yeah, no, but yeah, you couldn't use plastic glue. It's not easy to cut out. You gotta, everything's kind of wonky, right? That's why and the models are just from like 2008 or some shit. So, you know, and people love Lizardmen, so they're like, why wouldn't we remake all these models? So it's great. I'm excited.
I just feel like it's so much easier to just play Total War Warhammer 3 than own all these figures. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not just about like it's easier. It's about it's fun.
I mean, it is for me.
Well, yeah, but I enjoy all of the hobby parts of it. Like I enjoy building it. I enjoy painting. It's like meditative, and then I have a bunch of friends I play games with, so it's like a social activity, right? So you know, it's the wombo combo.
I understand. Yeah, no, I get it. You have hobbies, and I don't. We've talked about this many times. You have, you know, down times and quiet moments, and my day from start to finish is one chaotic scream into the void. Yeah, no,
but at the same time, I've turned my hobby into a partial YouTube work thing.
Well, there's your problem.
So, well, it's only a partial problem because it means that I can also write off Warhammer things on taxes.
And you get stuff sent to you, which is pretty good.
And I get stuff sent to me for free, which is also true, yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah,
that's not bad for a part-time hobby video channel.
Yeah. So, you know, it's fun. I'm happy I got into it. I'm loving it. And I want more people to get into it. But everybody's like you. They're like, I got to play video games. Losers, dude.
I don't think that's loser speak.
Losers. All right.
That is a call out if I've ever heard one.
Listen, I'm just saying, I used to be a gamer. All right? Still am, some might say, but not as crazy. I used to just, you know, play video games all day, but now I can't do that. I like mixing it up, you know, play some games, paint some Warhammer, play some Warhammer. Listen, when I'm playing Warhammer, I'm not sitting down, you know, I'm standing up, moving stuff, walking around, using my brain, right? Real life, I'm interacting with real people, not actors. I think.
Yeah,
might be some actors.
Yeah.
You know, it's fun. And you know, you don't sit in a chair. I think what I've grown to despise is just constantly sitting, because it feels unhealthy, physically, emotionally, everything. I just like, you know, moving around. Even when I'm painting, like you're sitting, but like you don't have to sit. You can stand up, move around whenever. Like if you're in a game, like if you're playing League, you can't stand up during that. You're like, I gotta play for however long.
I mean, you're right, but you also can get a standing desk and just play on that.
I mean, even then, you don't want to stand too much. You gotta alternate. And then most people, I mean, how many people after like a week just stop using it? Like everybody.
We're not talking about most. We're talking about the world famous Crendor de la Crendor.
Yeah.
We're not talking about most people. We're talking about you. Why don't you do these things?
Well, I mean, I could also use the standing desk for painting. Plus, the problem is, it's most of the time I don't want to stream or do anything that long anyway. Right? I gotta like keep swapping back and forth. Like, oh man, I've been streaming 5 hours. Like then my neck's probably hurting. Like something's gonna start hurting. 100%.
So basically, you operate in a world of potential catastrophe, and at the same time, you don't want to like be sedentary. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, sedentary.
You don't want to be that, but you also don't want to do too much. So the place you operate in is kind of like, if I stand up and wobble around a little bit, and then kind of lean on some stuff, and then maybe lay down a little bit, and then like kneel maybe, and then if I do like a little sit, but then I stand back up. You're always moving, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you always want to be
moving. But not in a way that is life-threatening.
Correct. No life-threatening movements. None of those.
You don't want that.
Yeah, you just, always be moving. That's kind of the motto. If you're painting Warhammer, paint like 40 minutes, then, get up, do something else. If you're playing video games, play for a bit, get up, do something else. Or like, that's when you do your standing desk. Then you do that.
Do you have a timer? Do you have something in your life that makes it so to stop? Like, a great example is, be it, and this is a new experience for me, because usually, me, I'm like, Johnny 2-hour stream. I'm not really a big streamer.
But you say that, but the last like 4 times I've seen you stream, it's been like 15 hours.
That's what I'm getting to. That's not who I am. But, 2 weeks ago, or I guess last week, when I got my Final Fantasy 14 house, I did like, I was in the moment, and I look over, and a person in chat's like, "Are you still going?" And I looked down, and it said 9 hours. I was like, "What?" And I got, dude, it felt like minutes. I was caught up, and the same thing with Dead Space this past week. I've been playing the last 2 nights, and each night I look down, and it's like 6 hours has gone by. And I have to stop myself. Like last night, I was like, no, I can't keep going. I can't believe I went that long. And I'm just in the moment so much that it doesn't even track with me. And I guess maybe that says the state of the things I'm enjoying, and it felt like time was flying by. And maybe there's other things when I do it, I don't enjoy it as much, which is why I notice, oh, been 2 hours. All right, that's enough. I'm out. Right? Yeah. I don't know, but I feel like there's got to be, maybe there's like a little timer or something I need in my life that's like, it's been 25 minutes. You better go stand up or something, Jesse. Like, I don't know.
I think you do need a timer. Usually that's what I did at the start, and then it just kind of becomes subconscious after a while. Just feeling the need to, stand up. Move around. I
guess I could use my phone, but I feel like I need something more physical, like one of those little Apple kitchen timers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then when you spin it, it's like, brrr. I feel like I need one of those, maybe.
Yeah, you definitely need one of those. That's top tier. That thing's gonna wake you up.
I wonder if kitchen timer. I wonder what kind of fun visuals they have. Like what
they probably got some wonky ones.
Yeah, like the wonkier the better. I don't want one that just, like, the Apple's cute. It's an international one. I get it. But, like, is there one that, like, what is this one? Fantasy Guardian Purple Dragon, $21 on Amazon.
There you go.
Yeah. Now that's what I need.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, this one looks like, oh, these are hourglasses. What? Oh, hourglasses.
Oh,
that would be... Nah, being the guy who has hourglasses, everyone would be like, oh, that's Hourglass Jesse.
That's him, Hourglass Jesse.
Yeah.
Some say his hourglass runs out, the world ends.
That's why he's always turning it.
That'd be
never
kind
let
of a
it
sick,
completely run out.
Book movie thing. Like, some guy always has to manage something, otherwise something crazy happens.
I mean, that's literally the plot of Lost.
Oh, I never saw Lost.
Yeah, no, I can tell. Yeah, the season 2 arc of, actually season 2 and 3 arc of Lost is that a dude presses the same series of buttons over and over and over again. It is like his job to press these buttons. And if he doesn't press them, the world ends.
Huh.
And it's one of those like, is that true? Or is that
they made
this guy's up? Yeah, like he's trapped down here and he's forced to do this thing. And then it becomes that kind of plot, right? Like, well, what does that mean? And so, yeah. It's fascinating. I love that kind of stuff. It was super addictive when I was watching it, in college or whenever the hell that was. But it was great, yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I'd probably get
I love that kind of stuff.
I'd probably get the mouse or the rooster or the cow. I get one of the animals.
There's like rooster or a cow. There's a strawberry. There's one called Hoot.
Hoot?
There's one that looks like a lemon. Oh, yeah, there's a little cat. This one's the $Red Mechanical Cat Kitchen Timer.
Oh.
Boy, I gave that a plug. A very specific plug. whoa, red dollar 60-minute wind up 360 rotating cute Easter kitchen timer. Nice.
Oh my God. Speaking of old television.
Okay, yeah. Here we
So,
go.
we were watching, we were going through our, like, Apple TV stuff, and there's, like, stuff I bought years ago. And I was like, what did I buy? I bought, like, Survivor Man. I bought some other stuff, and then I found Season 1 of Storage Wars.
Yes.
And so we
that's
started,
the good stuff.
Oh, yeah, we started watching Storage Wars, and I forgot how insane that show is. Because, first off, we even have like a Cox and Crendor animated of the Storage Ward thing, but it's old. It's like 8-9 years ago. But like, for example, okay, in an episode, they go into this storage locker. I don't remember who gets it, and one of them's trying to look through the boxes, and they're like, there's like nothing in here, right? And they're like, it's some, trash. There's like shoe boxes. There's like a magnifying glass. He like opens one and he's like, there's a bunch of porn in here. And then all of a sudden they find a $950 watch. And I was like, okay, who is going to buy a storage locker, throw all their shit into it, throw porn in there, and then be like, I could probably leave my $1,000 watch in here. You know what I mean?
I mean, you'd be surprised what ends up in storage. Everything from $1,000 watches to, as we see on the show, because I remember that episode, it's just trash. Like, one guy just finds trash bags filled with trash, and you're like, why did someone keep this? I imagine it's the exact same reason why you would put a watch in there. You know what I mean? I guess people got their reasons.
Yeah. Although that one guy, the Dave, the one that's like, yep. I think he said everything was fake. But then he went back on the show, apparently, after all that.
Well, that's because the money was real.
Yeah. I think, but it was like, it's reality television. There's always going to be some fakeness to it. They're always going to.
It's the same thing, that one show where the guys are like digging for treasure on that island, and every episode they find something. Like, that would never happen.
Yeah, no, not at all. Like, they would have gotten that treasure by now.
They're like, oh, we found another hint of where the treasure may be. It's like, bro, if there was that much stuff lying around, you would have found the treasure by now.
Yeah. One day we'll find this treasure, though. One day.
But until then, this 15th century doubloon will have to do. It's like, well, how'd that get there?
Once our ratings drop below a certain threshold, we'll find that treasure. 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, like I think one of the things I read was they find a bunch of storage lockers, and the, like, producers would find certain things that they felt were better in other storage lockers. So they might be like, oh man, this storage locker had this watch, but wouldn't it be fun if we threw it into that storage locker with the porn and the magnifying glass? So like that type of thing. So they're not really like buying stuff to add in, but they are finding stuff in different lockers that they like move around. That's just the thing of like, they try to make everything into like a crazy dramatic, what's going to get ratings, what's going to get views. It's the same as YouTube or Twitch or literally anything. I mean, you go watch live streamers and YouTube, they're like, dude, today I'm going to give this random person $8 million. And then they're like, wow, so crazy. But then they're like, how many views is this going to get? Right? They're thinking that.
Yeah.
Like, they're always thinking that.
Yeah, because it's a brand thing. It's about, it's like Mr. Beast. All over the internet today, everyone's like, he made 1,000 blind people see.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I mean, great.
Yeah.
That brings up a lot of questions I have. But especially considering the trailer for the video, a doctor's like, oh, yeah, we have the technology to fix that right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, so we have the technology to cure most of the blindness? But y'all aren't doing it? So Mr. Beast is doing it? Like, oh, this seems... like, I shouldn't get outraged watching this video.
Right.
It's clear he's trying to do, like, a good thing, mostly for publicity and money, but also, like, I shouldn't feel angry when I watch this.
Yeah,
it's like, wait, it took Mr. Beast to help. So I think the thing says there's like 200 million people that have like this blindness that they can cure or something like that. And he's like, I helped 1,000. Like, why aren't we helping the rest? The entire time I was like, I shouldn't be angry watching this, but I am.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. It's a little wacky wild.
Nothing is as wacky wild, my friend, as my new favorite TV show, which I think I need you to watch.
Okay.
Milf Manor.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Dude, Milf Manor only gets better. Only gets better.
That's
those who don't know what this show is.
It's on TLC, right?
It is, which makes it the Learning Channel, right?
The old Learning Channel, yep. From great shows such as Hoarders and Dr. Pimple Popper.
Here's the premise, and it's just I can't. I think like several. I don't know how many. We'll say 6 to 7. I can't remember how many there are. You know what, like incredibly fit, but also plastic surgeryed women,
right?
In their 40s and 50s, and they're in Mexico, and it's all I've left my husband and I'm looking to get out there, or I only date younger men because they're fiery and they know how to please me, like that kind of stuff.
Right.
And these women have gone to Mexico to find the young lover of their dreams, and it includes people that are like event planners and former video vixens, and real estate wellness people, right? And a lot of them are from Orange County, which makes it even funnier.
Yep.
And the twist, of course, is that when they get there and they get ready to meet their lover boys, all of the men are the sons of the women there.
Yep.
So every woman, her son is one of the people that is dateable on this resort. I kept thinking about how weird it was from the mom's point of view, but I never realized from the guys. One guy literally goes, "This could be a weird experience getting close to these guys, then going on dates with their mothers." I was like, "Oh no!" So it's even worse because now the guys are friends, but they're also like, "I'm gonna bang your mom, bro," which is just imagine Are You the One, but cranked up to 12.
Yeah, this does sound cursed. I gotta see this.
Every episode is so cursed, dude. One challenge was the women had to like feel the torsos of the men. It's so cringe-inducing. It's terrifying.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Like all the guys make comments to each other about their moms. Like one dude, because one woman's very well endowed, and the guy keeps making comments to the like, man, you must have enjoyed sucking on those as a baby. And it's like, bro, no, no.
Oh God, this is
one woman. I have notes. One woman said, "Sorry, ladies, I might be sleeping with your son." Like that's what she just said to all the women. There was a thing in the second episode where they had to read anonymously, like written out secrets, and you had to guess which belonged to their mother or child.
Oh,
right?
Jesus.
And all the secrets were like, I've had a 7-woman orgy, or I got pink eye from eating a,
ass.
It's, dude, I can't even believe this is a show. This
is where we've reached in society.
This, along with that show that exists now where they just slap each other. Have you seen that?
What? Slap?
There's a show, I don't know what it's called. It might be just called Slap Fight, but it's a show where two like beefy dudes or dudettes stand in front of each other in front of a camera and then slap the shit out of each other.
Huh.
We are in idiocracy. We have reached that point.
That's because TV now has to compete with like YouTube and live streaming and everything. They're just like, what do? We can't keep up.
Exactly. It is lowest common denominator, lowest hanging fruit, garbage, and the only way people will tune in is for shock. And I'm gonna let you know, it got me. I'm watching Milf Manor because it is the most shock. It is genuinely 90% cringe-inducing. 10% you were like, I can't believe they're doing this. I can't believe this is happening. This has to be fake. This has to. It is madness. I need you to watch. I need a full report next week.
All right, yeah, I need to watch. How many episodes are there?
2, maybe 3 now. I have it DVR'd, so I watch it in my free time.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Well, I've got something I found on the website. It says a quiz. All right, you want to take this quiz called "Are You a Milf?"
What website is this?
TLC.com.
I can't believe the Learning Channel. Shut up. Yes, I'm going there right now.
All right, here we go. Do younger people often flirt with you? No.
Yes, and I love it.
All right.
Next.
When you're out and about with a young woman, your daughter, niece, etc., do strangers ever refer to you as her sister?
Not very often, no. No, I've never been called someone's sister.
Describe your style. I dress to impress and hop on the latest trends. I dress for comfort first and fashion second. Classic, chic, and timeless.
That's
comfort.
me. Classic, chic, timeless. Hell yes.
Comfort, sweatpants. Would you call yourself a cougar? Definitely not. I wear my cougar badge proudly, or sort of. I'm open to dating younger.
I wear my cougar badge proudly.
I'm not.
I don't think you're going to be a MILF, man.
I don't think I'm going to be a MILF, dude. What do you cherish the most about motherhood? Nurturing them and making sure they feel secure. Being there to support them and watch them grow. Hanging out with my kids and being their best friend.
That one should come with a red flag.
Yeah, that is straight up the like, hey, you know what? My kids want to drink when they're 15. I give them a couple drinks.
That is a red flag if I ever saw one.
I'm their bro, you know?
I'm going to say nurturing them, making sure they feel secure.
Yeah, I'd say either that or supporting them and watching them grow are pretty good. But
I feel like that's both the same thing, just written different ways.
It's like, is it the one thing that you should be doing, the other thing you should be doing, or just having a friend to hang out with? Yeah,
or just your child's your best friend, and that's not problematic.
There's no way that's problematic. What's your biggest strength? Your kindness, your charm, or your confidence?
Oh, my charm. So charming. Just the charmiest.
Oh
you?
God. What about none of the...
No, yours is confidence. You have
confidence. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which ice cream flavor describes you the best? Coffee, strong, energetic, grounded, birthday cake batter, lively, bold, full of surprises, or chocolate chip, sweet, well-liked, and traditional?
Birthday cake batter, baby.
I mean, here's the thing. Like coffee, you know, I work out. I've got some strength. I don't have a lot of energy, but I guess I'm grounded. But like chocolate chip, sweet, I don't know. Well-liked.
Traditional, I think, doesn't describe you, though.
Yeah, I'm not really traditional.
Yeah.
I think I could be chocolate coffee chip. I'd be coffee chip.
You are a little coffee chip. You're this show's little coffee chip.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go coffee because coffee.
Okay.
Okay. See your results.
See your results.
Here we go. I'll do mine first since I take it. I'm the least MILF. MILF meter. Not about that MILF life. You sparkle and shine in your own way, but that MILF life just isn't your thing. Although you didn't get a perfect score on the MILF meter, there's no doubt you're a 10 out of 10 in our book. Cool.
100% MILF. Hello, ultimate MILF! Exclamation point. You radiate MILF energy and check all the boxes without a second thought. So go out there and wear that title loud and proud. ultimate MILF, Jesse Cox. That's right.
That is you. Ultimate MILF.
100%. I thought for sure some of those were like, I'd raise my child correctly. Like, no, you're still a MILF.
No, you're
okay.
you're just you raise your child correctly, but you're still 100% ultimate MILF.
Yeah, my kid wouldn't show up on a reality show.
Yeah,
but like,
no doubt.
I'm still hunting down young studs.
Yeah, their friends would still be like, dude, that's 100% ultimate MILF. Right there. No doubt.
100% seems very high.
That is very high.
I love that it goes, hello, ultimate MILF. That's what it says.
So yeah, that was a quiz. I don't know where to go from here.
Well, good thing I do. Because today we're brought to you by ButcherBox. ButcherBox takes the guesswork out of finding high-quality meat and seafood that you can trust. 100% grass-fed beef, free-range organic chicken, pork-raised crate-free, and wild-caught seafood. Humanely raised, no antibiotics, no hormones, and it's delivered right to your doorstep. Free shipping, continental U.S., no surprise fees. It is absolutely one of the best things you can do for your refrigerator, for yourself, for your kitchen, for your family. Get good deals on premium meats. It is, I'm going to let you know, every time a ButcherBox comes in, an absolute joy. I pull all that stuff out of there, and right now, the last box I got was mostly chicken, and I'm using most of that chicken the Nando way. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Nandoing it. I got my Nando sauce. I'm peri-periing all the chicken. I had it the other night. It was delicious. Like I take the chicken. Well, first I take the chicken because I got a bunch. We get a bunch of meat, so I put some of it in the freezer. And I pulled out the chicken, put it in the fridge, went to work, came back, chicken de-thawed, put the chicken in a bin thing, put the Nando sauce, shook that up, put it back in the fridge for a few hours, then put that thing on the grill. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was like I was in England again. It was lovely.
Oh yeah.
Big fan. You can enjoy such amazing experiences as that, but at a great value with exclusive member deals, so you can save on your favorite cuts. You can get recipe inspirations, guides, tips, various hacks, and things you can personalize. Cook up some mouth-watering meals, baby. That's because ButcherBox is the best way to save some money when you're getting all that meat. Okay. If you want to get it on ButcherBox and try it for yourself right now, use code COX, C-O-X, to get $20 off your first box. All you got to do, I like that rhyme too, $20 off your first box with code COX. Sign up at butcherbox.com/COX and use code COX to get $20 off. All right, Crendor, let's go. Traffic's coming up. Crendor, how's that driving out there?
Oh boy, traffic is crazy. I'm going to use this segment to talk about a comment someone made on the YouTube channel. They said, can we get an episode where the guys take a tour of the MeUndies factory so Jesse can finally learn what the hell micromodal fabric is? Back to you.
Great question. We should, in theory, be able to do that. Well, here's the thing. If you ever come to LA, I know that in the Century City Mall, there is a MeUndies actual physical shop.
Oh, interesting.
I feel like if we went there, we could interview the people and be like, so what exactly is this made out of? And they're going to say micromodal, and I'll be like, and what exactly is that? And when they give me a blank look and I give them a blank look and we all wonder what the hell this magic fabric is.
And then they say, listen, man, I just work at this store. I don't really know anything.
Should I get my manager?
Please.
The manager's like, you don't want to ask these questions. Like, oh, okay.
So that's the traffic.
Okay, let's go to weather.
Weather. We have a weather request for Göteborg, Sweden.
Göteborg?
Göteborg. It's the second.
How do I spell that?
G-O-T-E, but with the little umlauts in the over the O. B-O-R-G. Sweden. It's the second largest city of the country. We're known for bad jokes and fish. We even got a place called Fish Church. No worshiping going on, only fishy business.
Are you sure that's what it's called? Göteborg?
It says Gothenburg.
So, the pronunciation, Goteborg, yes? That's what it's spelled?
Yeah.
And I guess it's also Goth, Gothenburg?
Gothenburg.
But according to YouTube, according to Google, the pronunciation in America is Goatbog. And in British, it's Göteborg.
Gothenburg.
Göteborg.
Gothenburg.
And then I like the American version, Goatbog.
Yeah, up in Goatbog.
We need someone to tell us how he actually said that. Because
Yeah.
look, I don't want to offend anyone, but I would love to live in a place called Goatbog.
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 The Goat Bog. Boggy goat. Over in Goat Bog, it's 42 degrees Fahrenheit. They got rain. It's raining a decent amount over there. You have a low of 38, humidity 90%, pressure 29.31 inches, visibility 5 miles, winds at 15 miles an hour, sunrise at 8:21 a.m., setting at 4:30 p.m., dew points 40, UV index 0, and a moon phase of a waxing gibbous. Checking out the 10-day. 38 degrees, rain and wind, low 38, winds west of 20-30 miles an hour, chance of rain 1 hundo. Winds could occasionally gust over 40 miles an hour. Woo. Monday, you got mostly sunny with wind, 43. Tuesday, you got 40 with rain and snow and wind. Wednesday, 40 with rain and snow. Thursday, 34, it's sunny. Friday, 41 with light rain. Saturday, 43 with PM showers. Sunday, partly cloudy, 40 degrees. Monday, 39, partly cloudy. And then Tuesday next week, you get a little rain, snow action at 38 degrees.
We screwed up. We did not pronounce it correctly at all.
Oh, what is it?
It is pronounced in Swedish, Göteborg.
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 Göteborg. That's what they're saying. That's how it's pronounced.
Göteborg at the front.
It's not Goatbog at all. BS.
I still like Goatbog.
Goatbog is better. We need to address the I don't know. We need to go to Sweden and address the Congress to change it to Goatbog.
Please change to Goatbog.
Yeah, we'll go to Stockholm and just be like, all right, we need. Now I'm worried Stockholm's not Stockholm. It's probably like, don't get over me. Oh, no.
Well,
I'm going to get a letter. I'm going to get a letter.
He's always getting letters.
Yeah, so it's not Gothenburg or Goatbog. It's Göteborg, whatever it is.
Göteborg.
Interesting. All right, good to know, I guess.
I'm looking at a mall there. It's a little wacky.
Yeah, is it a good mall? I went to go look at food, but so far all I see is pizza places.
No, look at that. Max Burgers.
Whoa! This is how I think they imagine Americans are.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is... I've never seen fast food look more fake in my life.
Max.
All the images of the fast food they have do not look like real fast food. It looks like... I don't know what.
I don't know what either.
Dude, this is... It's almost too clean.
Yeah, I agree. That's not what I expect.
If you want an American equivalent of what this looks like, it looks like Jack in the Box.
But like clean
All
and
the
modernized.
food has a very like Jack in the Box vibe. Like,
yeah.
If it's 2:30 in the morning, fine, I'll eat it. But like other than that, it looks like whatever.
This does look like the Swedish 2:30 a.m. drunk food.
Yeah. Oof. Oof. Meanwhile, there's all these other places. Like, what about Pizzeria Orn?
Pizzeria Orn. Like even this like Max Burger, it's still kind of like it's like medium cooked. Like I don't know if I want to order medium from like a fast food place.
There's a pizzeria here, and the first image at the pizzeria is Greek food? I'm so confused.
Huh.
I'm so confused.
I found the IKEA. There it is.
Nice, nice.
Oh yeah, there's the panda. The bears are eating at the table. I like that.
A lot of pizzas. Sweden, is pizza a big thing? There's a lot of pizza places. Wow. I gotta know. Is like pizza a big Swedish thing?
I'd be curious to know that too. What? I found all the pizza places too. I don't even know if these are different.
There's so many pizza places.
Yeah, what the shit?
I feel like it's a thing, but maybe the map just has a lot of pizza places. I don't know.
What are those? Pizzeria Gula Villain. And it looks like they all have
Gula Villain is not. I guarantee it's not pronounced that way.
They all have the like Euro meat too.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
That's crazy. I just thought it was gonna be like one or two of them. I didn't know it was gonna be like every one.
Dude, so many.
Freya kebab and pizza. Oh yeah, over there they call it the kebab, not Euro.
Gotta get yourself a doner kebab, dude.
Doner kebab. The old doner kebab. This literally looks like it's a garage.
One of them was a basement. Like it was a pizzeria, and then it was, and then you click the image where the pizzeria is. It's the side of an apartment building and stairs and an arrow pointing down.
Oh my god! Here, look at this one. Like, look at this. It literally looks like a gas station.
It probably is.
That's crazy.
Yo, I don't even know what to do with these pizzas. This one pizza is like, I think it's supposed to be a like Greek pizza because it has tzatziki on it, I think,
right.
And then one lone pepper across the top.
The lone pepper.
There's a photo of a guy going into the kebab and pizza place. This dude looks like the guy who would go into a kebab and pizza place. He looks so high. He's holding the door like he's about to fly away. Some of these pizzas are tripping me out. We need to come together as a world and decide what a pizza topping is or isn't. Because some of these pizzas, like this one pizza has 5 whole olives on it. They aren't cut up, just whole ass olives.
Interesting. Okay.
This one pizza is literally a salad. But again, the peppers completely whole.
Right.
Like stem and all. Like just, what are we doing? You can't cut those up and throw those on there? You gotta, okay, sure.
Yeah. Well, explain your love of pizza, Sweden.
Yeah. So many pizza. I scrolled down south, like maybe there's less as you get towards the edge of the city. No. Pizza everywhere.
This is crazy. This really is the most I've seen pizza places.
Pizzeria Verona, right next to Domino's Pizza, right next to Smikletoritz Pizza, right next to Tyrannus Pizza, right next to Sun and Gardens Pizza, right next to Brilliant with a J Pizza. They're all within a mile of each other. Come on.
This is crazy. This is insane.
You go down the road a little bit. Pizza Stugan, Caesar Pizzeria. Maybe it's just a city. Maybe this is the pizza capital of Sweden.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? We need to know. Tell us. Let us know.
Insane.
And that's your weather pizza report.
All right, let's go to sports.
Sports. Over at the sports desk, we've got sports news. The Philadelphia Eagles destroy the 49ers 31-7. Woo! And they will be playing in the Super Bowl. And they'll be taking on either the Bengals or the Chiefs, who haven't played yet as of this recording. But I'm hoping it's Bengals. Eagles-Bengals is the Super Bowl I've wanted. So I'm hoping that's what it is. Also, in basketball, we've got the Celtics, 76ers, Bucks, Nets, Cavs, and Heat in the top 6. Then we got the Knicks, Hawks, Pacers, Wizards in the top, or the play-in tournament with the Bulls also tied with the Wizards. Then we got in the Western Conference, Nuggets, Grizzlies, Kings, Clippers, Pelicans, Timberwolves, and then the Warriors, Mavericks, Suns, and Jazz in the play-in games. But we still have plenty more games to go. And in hockey, we got the Bruins atop the Eastern Atlantic. We got the Hurricanes atop the Metropolitan with the Devils right behind. We got the Western Conference Central Dallas Stars in first, and the Kraken in the Pacific are in first place, 1 point ahead of the Knights and the Kings. There go the Kraken.
Let me just say for the record, when it comes to hockey, the cooler the name, the better you'll do. It's just a fact.
True.
They named themselves the Kraken, and you didn't think they were going to start being amazing? Come on.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at last place. Canadians, Blue Jackets. Are they really going to beat a Kraken? Probably not. But the Hurricane? That's
Hurricane can beat a Kraken. That'll spin it around.
Yeah, they'll spin it around. So, and the Bruin, I don't know what a Bruin is.
Someone who gets killed by a Kraken.
That checks out.
Yeah.
And that's sports.
Okay. What is our fact of the day?
Fact of the day. Mount Everest is not the tallest mountain in our solar system.
I mean, okay, yeah. It took me a minute because you said solar system.
Yeah.
I was like, it definitely is on the planet, but in the solar system,
yeah,
I can believe. I bet there's like a Mars mountain that's taller.
Oh my God, you got it. It is a Mars mountain. The title goes to Olympic Mons, which is said to be 3 times as big as Mount Everest on the planet Mars.
Interesting. I wonder how quickly we could ruin that for everyone. Because every time I see photos of Mount Everest, I'm blown away by how disgusting it looks.
Oh, yeah, with people leaving stuff
People leave their trash everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, one dude was like, oh, yeah, we walked past a dead body today. Like, what? There's trash. At the top, the peak is littered with flags now. And people leaving their mark up there. Yeah, apparently it's a mess. And there's I guess to get to the very, very top, there's a line now. So basically you get to a base camp near the top, and then the next morning you line up to go to the top.
Huh.
Yeah. Apparently there's so many people that it's kind of touristy as hell now.
Oh my God, I got to throw this one in. Lemurs were once the size of gorillas. Lemurs were a common sight before in Madagascar and used the land as its stomping grounds. This species of giant lemur is now sadly extinct. Giant lemurs.
This is interesting. So I just typed in, because the question I had when you said giant lemurs wasn't, oh boy, giant lemurs. There were big animals of all sorts of sizes, right?
Right.
The question I have is, why'd they get smaller?
Yeah, I don't know.
And it says why some animals are shrinking. And they're talking about a growing body is evidence that suggests the byproduct of global warming. As average temperatures rise, smaller bodies make it easier for warm-blooded animals to stay cool, right? So when it was, the Jurassic Park era, right, 65 million years ago, mammals were little tiny critters.
Right.
And then the dinosaurs, cold-blooded things, were huge, right? And then as the roles reversed and became very, very cold and we had the Ice Age, mammals grew and became huge, and if you were cold-blooded, you were a little tiny baby boy.
Oh.
And now we're kind of like, with Ice Age ended, and now we're coming out of that, and so we have most lizards and creepy crawly things that are scales in nature, scaly, they're smaller, while you have giant mammals.
Oh, that's actually really interesting.
Yeah, it's all because of warming temperatures and metabolism, and how for cold-blooded animals, warming temperatures speed up metabolism, stunt their growth.
Interesting. Yeah, that's
personally,
I wish we still had giant lemurs, but you gotta survive. Gotta survive.
This is fascinating. Fascinating.
Huh.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
Now we know.
Now we know. That's your fact of the day.
All right. What is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. This one this one is fitting. It's a weird one, but here we go. A&W announces polarizing bear mascot will now wear pants.
What? What?
A fast food chain's joking tweet about its mascot's clothing choice apparently caught Fox Business with its pants down. On Tuesday, A&W Restaurants announced on Twitter that Rudy the Great Root Beer would start wearing trousers. The post appeared to be a jesting reference to a recent decision by chocolate brand M&M's, which put in its spokes candies on indefinite pause after conservative types like Tucker Carlson griped that the green M&M was now wearing tennis shoes instead of go-go boots.
You know what I hate even more is that M&M one kind of got me as well. I was like, no way they did this. And then I was on Reddit, and there are ads now where the M&Ms, the individual M&Ms are like, now that I no longer work at M&M, what should I do with my free time? It's the exact same dumb, stupid scam they did with them killing Mr. Peanut.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The A&W tweet read, in part, America, let's talk. Since 1963, Rudy the Great Root Bear has been our beloved spokesbear. We knew people would notice because he's literally a 6-foot-tall bear wearing an orange sweater. It added, but now we get it. Even a mascot's lack of pants can be polarizing. Considering that many corporate characters like Poppin' Fresh, Chester Cheetah, and Geico Gecko have long opted to go pantsless, A&W's social media staffers probably thought most people would recognize the tweet as a gag. But the joke was on them because Fox Business assumed the announcement was serious and reported it as yet another sign of woke cancel culture.
well, of course they did.
Eventually, A&W felt obligated to clarify that the tweet was a prank after they published a story about it. As a result, they changed their headline to reflect the jokey nature of the soda company's announcement. Meanwhile, Twitter users mocked the overreaction to the pantsless bear post. So, another classic having a goof taken as serious news reporting.
I love this quote from these guys talking about it. There's an article where they're like, he's a cartoon. Who is he polarizing? Great question. Great question.
That is a great question. Well, that's your big news story of the day.
That was pretty big. That was pretty big news.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's it for us. Thank you so much for listening or watching. I've enjoyed this podcast. Crendor, hit him with the socials.
We've got socials. YouTube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast. All one word. Go there, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, be notified when these podcasts go up. Leave a comment giving us your weather request or whatever else you want to comment. Might get read off by me because that's usually where I read things. Also, youtube.com/Cox and Crendor. All the animations over there do the same thing over there except for the commenting about weather requests because I'm not going to take them from over there. Also, we're on Spotify. We're on iTunes. We're on SoundCloud. We're everywhere. Everywhere, except
we're
for
in your home. We're on the phone.
We're not.
There's gonna be one guy who's like, I knew it.
I knew it all along. Check out our own stuff. We got youtube.com/Jesse Cox, youtube.com/Crendor, youtube.com/Warhammer Crendor if you want to see Warhammer stuff and all the things I've been talking about at the start of the episode. Twitter.com/Crendor, Twitter.com/Jesse Cox, Facebook Jesse Cox, Facebook Crendor, Twitter. I already said that. Jesse Cox Crendor, Twitch TV Jesse Cox Crendor, TikTok Jesse Cox, TikTok Crendor, Instagram Notorious Cox, Instagram Crendor was taken. I think that's it. Patreon Jesse Cox, Patreon Crendor.
Okay, that is it for us. We'll see y'all next time. And as always, woo, to be continued.